So many of us have loved Dolly, not just for, you know, her amazing voice, but for her acting career, for all of her philanthropic work that she does, with over 60 years of music, dozens of awards. We also know for her unyielding philanthropic work that she has done. We'll be talking about her giveaway of over 157 million books to children around the world. She spreads love, hope, everywhere that she goes. And she's one of the most honored singer and songwriters, excuse me, of all time. And she's joining us live tonight. Look how beautiful she is. I am telling you, I wanna know every secret that Dolly has. Dolly, I wanna know how you stay fit. I wanna know your makeup routine. I wanna know your hair. I wanna know everything you do to be as amazing as you are. So welcome.
Well, don't ask, I'll tell. And I'm happy to be with you, and you can ask me anything you want. I have such a good time when I'm with you on the show, and I appreciate you taking the time, Amy, to talk to me tonight. So we got some fun stuff to talk about.
We absolutely do. First of all, look at your darling outfit. I don't think you could ever be any cuter. Look at you.
Well, I thought that this was kind of a festive, Christmassy thing, and since we're gonna, all these wonderful products are gonna be perfect gifts for Christmas, and I love to get in the Christmas mood, and I know you're already got your Christmas tree there, yes. So I thought, well, I'm gonna dress up like Santa. So here I am. I'm Santa.
A very beautiful Santa. So we're thrilled. The reason why Dolly's here is we have your incredible fragrance, which when you launched it with us here at HSN, it completely sold out. Everybody fell in love with this fragrance. Tonight we're doing something very special. This is your final chance to pick it up for our big 49-hour event. You're receiving that beautiful crystallized ornament. I just want you to look at that. So that's Dolly Parton's butterfly ornament. We'll show you how this kind of hooks on, how gorgeous this is, because it just kind of hooks onto your Christmas tree. It's all faceted. So we've never ever done this before. You're going to receive the gorgeous ornament. You're going to receive this amazing parfum. This is the Eau De Parfum. This by itself, just so everyone knows, is over $61. It's almost $62 value. There it is. It's unlike anything else in the world you've ever smelled. I'm gonna walk you through all the notes. It is breathtaking, it's ethereal, it's heavenly, it's so good. So we're gonna be talking about that fragrance. Like I said, that's almost $62. You're also receiving the ornament, and then you're also going to receive the decadent layering full-size body lotion. We've never done the entire set like this before. That's another $38. It's free shipping and handling. They come beautifully boxed. I have to share it with everybody. Beautifully boxed with the butterflies on them. It's free shipping, $14.50. Gets home the most amazing gift that you can give to someone. You're giving them a little bit of Dollywood. You're giving them just that little bit of spunk, that little bit of beauty, that little bit of glamour, right, that we all want. So if you'd like to pick this up, you've got to be ordering now. This is your final chance. And it's such an honor to have you here, Dolly, because so many of us have loved and adored you. I've been to Dollywood. I feel like I grew up, you know, singing Coat of Many Colors. I mean, just, there's so many moments in my life that I remember because of your songs.
Well, I've been around a long time, and I've been very lucky that people have loved my songs through the years and kind of followed my career. I'm really an all-American girl. I came from a very poor family, and it's good to know that we do live in a country where dreams can come true, and I feel very blessed and honored about that. And I was just listening to you sell my products. If you ever decide to leave them there at the studio, you can come be the head of my marketing.
Oh, any day, any day. I would love to come visit you. Let's talk a little bit about why you did a fragrance. And I want to talk a little bit about the notes because, you know, perfumes come and go. And I'm sure over your career or growing up, you know, you had your favorite fragrance. So I'd love to know a little bit on how this came to be and why you chose the butterfly.
Well, I have always loved to smell good. I've always followed people around that did smell good. And for the last several years, people have been following me around, asking what I'm wearing, where can they get it. And I have actually, through the years, have mixed several things together to come up with a smell I love. And I've been trying to figure out for years how I could get with some people that really knew their business, like Scent Beauty we wound up with, and we took all the different flavors and the things that I wanted to kind of incorporate, and you'll be talking about the notes. I don't even know enough about that world to even know what that meant when they asked me the notes. I thought they meant like a guitar, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, but it's more involved than that.
Yes.
But anyway, so we did finally get the smell. Steve Summers, who is my creative director, and he helps me with so many of the creative things we do, I'd send him out to all these people to work with getting the perfect scent, and he did manage to do that. And so when we both said, yes, I think this is it, that's when we named it Scent from Above, S-C-E-N-T, because it is heavenly, and I'm so proud to finally have something to present to the public that I love myself.
Okay, Dolly, I'll walk everybody through the notes, A, B, C, D, F, G, sharps and minors, everything involved, because this is truly ethereal. And if you want to give a special gift, a real gift from the heart, a gift that has meaning that every time she wears this fragrance, she's going to be reminded of you and that special emotion, that special time in her life, you know? It's love. Fragrance is love. It's one of the most giftable items you can give for the entire holiday season, and no one else will have this. It's not like you can go to any department store and find Scent from Above. It's only here. So right there, you're seeing the notes right there. Peony. I want you to think about pink peonies. How fragile, how fresh, how, again, ethereal and romantic that fragrance is, right? It's unmistakable, a pink peony. Then jasmine. I want you to think about night blooming jasmine. You know, when you're outside at night and the blooms just start to open up, and how they're effervescent and warm and welcoming, yet very fresh and clean. So you've got the peony, then it goes down into that jasmine, that beautiful night blooming jasmine, and it's all enveloped in a vanilla. It's not a sugary vanilla, it's a vanilla musk. So it takes those beautiful white florals, even Lilyofthevalley, and it just surrounds it with this nuzzling hug of warmth, something that reminds you of love, that beautiful first kiss, that embrace. That's exactly what you're getting here. So again, it dries down so beautifully, so memorable. It's so iconic, just like you are, Dolly. When I think about those notes, and if I could put a fragrance to your beauty, to your glamour, to who you are, this would be that fragrance. I mean, this is exactly what I would imagine you would smell like. Absolutely.
Well, good. I do love to smell it. In fact, I was talking earlier when I was on the show earlier today, I was talking about how when I do wear it, it just makes me feel so blessed that I finally got this out there, because it is a good smell, and I feel pretty when I wear it, and I feel good when I wear it. It makes me, kind of calms me in a way, because it's not loud, it's not a real strong perfume, but it lasts long, and it keeps that softness all day long, or all night long. And I love the way that it smells, yeah.
Oh, I tell you, it doesn't smell like anything else I've ever smelled, Dolly. And you know, I'm sure there's a lot of fragrances that you've had over your lifetime, and they all kind of, well, this one kind of smells like this, or this one isn't that exciting anymore. You know, sometimes you wear a fragrance, and then all of a sudden you don't know why you're bored of it, or you're not receiving compliments anymore. This is something you will never get bored of, because every time I smell it, I smell a new note to it.
Well, you said earlier that it was nothing on this earth smells as good, but that's because it's not from this earth. That's why we called it Scent from Above. So it is pure heaven when you wear it. But I thought that was a good, clever little title for it, the Scent, S-C-E-N-T, from Above. I was trying to be clever in naming it, but I did name it because it just makes me think of clouds and softness, and it's just a little bit of heaven.
It is just a little bit of heaven. We have a lot of people who want to say hello to you, Dolly. They've admired you for decades. And we have Donna S., who's actually Skyping in right now. She missed your fragrance the first time we launched it because it ended up selling out. So Donna S., welcome to the show. You're live on the air. It's Amy and the one and only, the legendary Dolly Parton. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Oh, well, tell us now.
Well,
what are you excited about?
Well, of course, obviously, getting to meet Ms. Parton, obviously, that's the #1 thing. But this is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I have been looking for something that not only do I like, but my husband, he's so particular. And I got this, and just on a whim, I did miss out the first go round. I got it. I didn't tell him. I put it on, and he was like, "Oh my, that's amazing. It smells good." And I am just obsessed with this stuff. I tell everybody. So you guys did an unbelievable job at making this. And it's like you said, it's not overpowering. It stays with you all day, and it just makes you feel cuddled up and safe and secure, but smell good at the same time. So I absolutely love it.
Well, thank you for the great words there. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we pay people for that kind of advertisement. So thank you so much for that, and I'm glad your husband liked it. My husband always loved the way I smell, too, and so he's proud that I finally got my perfume. He said, "Well, now, is everybody going to smell like you?" I said, "Well, I guess, but you don't know everybody." You're not sleeping with everybody, I don't think.
Oh, Donna, thank you so much for sharing that great testimonial with us. We really appreciate you and taking the time out of your evening to be part of our show. So have a wonderful night. Thank you. And of course,
thank you so much for calling.
Yes. And of course, we want you to be part of the show. If you've ever wanted to say hello to Dolly Parton, this is your chance. You can be part of the show. The number is right there on the bottom of your screen, 1-866-376-8255. But Dolly did this just for us. You're not finding this anywhere else. And again, this is an Eau De Parfum. So when you think about different levels of fragrance, you know, it starts off purest parfum. That is just the purest oils there are. Then it goes to Eau De Parfum. So again, that's the second strongest. And then behind that, you go to Eau De Toilette, and then it goes down to cologne. So the further down you go, the weaker the notes are, and the more alcohol that's in there. So this is very long wearing. Just look at the bottle. Look at the crystallized butterfly. We're going to be talking about that next. 4,000 have been ordered. This is your final chance. The most giftable item is fragrance. This is not just a fragrance that she's going to find anywhere. This is special. This is meaningful. It's called Scent from Above. If you could imagine what angels or heaven would smell like, this is it. There is nothing else in the market that smells like this. You're also going to be receiving the beautiful crystallized like butterfly that you can hang on your tree. You get the decadent layering lotion. So again, if you've ever wanted to pick up something so unique, something very special, and when I look at that butterfly, butterflies mean new meaning. You know, this is the new year, right? We're going to start our new year off 2022. Have this be a new year of great meanings and great beauty for you. And as soon as you look at this bottle, every time I look at this, I smile because I think of the years that you have made me smile and celebrate life and have fun with life, and how you make us all feel beautiful. Because you have never looked bad in your life, ever, Ms. Parton. You have never, ever looked bad. I can't think of one picture or one time I didn't see you on TV and I'm not like, oh, her nails are perfect, her hair is perfect, her smile, everything has been perfect. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
Well, everybody says that. When they ask me how I manage to look good, I say, well, it's good lighting, good makeup, and good doctors. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love what your one saying is. It takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Is that what you say?
Yeah, that's my famous line, and it does this when I'm selling my perfume. I said, I don't want to hit on anybody, but go ahead and buy this. And my famous line is, because I need the money, it costs a fortune to look this cheap. And that's the truth. That's no joke, really.
I tried that on my husband. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's just expensive to look like this. I know what you're saying, but you know what? We all love that you're bringing a little bit of you home every day. And when we think about butterflies, let's take us down memory lane. What was it that drew you to butterflies? Why is it when you were younger, you were always drawn to the butterfly? What's the symbolism for you?
Well, I think most children love butterflies. I know I did. We lived way back in the mountains, and I was always fascinated with them, and I knew they were gentle, and they weren't too fast. They'd just hop along from one little bush to another, and they were colorful. I knew they didn't sting nor bite, and I just kind of related to them, really, in being colorful. I'd like to think I'm a colorful person, a girl of many colors, so to speak, but I've just always loved them, and they became my symbol. When I wrote a song that was one of my biggest country songs years ago called Love is Like a Butterfly. And then I used the butterfly as my emblem, my symbol of many things that I do, and especially like on our Scent From Above perfume, and even on the W in my theme park, Dollywood, is made out of a butterfly, the W. So I've just always been fascinated with them. I love them, and I just think it's just a wonderful little thing. And I've got thousands, millions of butterflies that people have given me in pictures or little ornaments, like the little ornament that you're talking about that's part of our little trio here. Because it's not only, you can put it on your tree, it's got a little clip on the back. You can also wear it in your hair, or you can wear it wherever you want to. It's just a pretty little butterfly that catches the light.
Oh, it's beautiful. Take us through the process of the notes. And if you're joining us, yes, it's Dolly Parton live with us. But how did you select the notes? Were there specific fragrances that you loved and you're like, I like a little bit of this, I like a little bit of that? How'd this come to be? How long did this take to create?
Well, it took about 2 years to create this. I've been trying for years. I tried many years ago to create a perfume. It never was really, I never could get it right, and we never did really try to promote it or anything because I wasn't happy with it. And so I just kept trying through the years to get it right, and I picked it up again a few years back, and it literally took 2 years for us to get this particular smell. We were working with Scent Beauty, and as I mentioned, Steve Summers, who was hands-on every day, you know, till we got this put on to you, got it boxed up and ready to go out. But he knew what I wanted, and I had bottles of things that I love, certain smells, bath powders, bath oils, and different perfumes that I like. And I said, well, this is what I wear, and people want to know what that is. And it has a musky, soft smell, and I love that. That was very important. Of course, I didn't know all what the notes meant and all that, but he got involved in that. He's highly educated, so if I need another perfume or another scent, he'll know exactly what to talk about. But I just wanted something wonderful that would not be overwhelming, keep you awake at night, you know, waking up with a perfume that you wish you could have got all of it off before bedtime. So it's really something that's pleasant, like the lady that just called in. It's lasting, and it's soft, and it makes you feel good. It has a calming kind of feel to it, I think.
It does. You know, that's so important too, because fragrance evokes emotion. You know, sometimes you put on a fragrance and it just energizes you. Sometimes you put on a fragrance that makes you feel very sensual and very sexy. Share with us, what memory do you feel when you wear this fragrance? Or how does the memories come together for you when you wear this fragrance?
Well, when I wear this particular one, it makes me think of all the years I wanted to have a perfume that everybody could enjoy the way that I enjoy how I've smelled through the years by using different ones. But I didn't necessarily like the idea of having to use 2 or 3 different things, or sometimes even more, to get the smell I like. So what I like most about it is that it did come together, and that it is something I am proud to wear and will wear and do wear, and I'm sure the rest of my life I'll be wearing this or using some of the lotions and all that, mostly because I'll get it free. But but I would pay for it if I had to.
Is this the first?
I would pay for it.
Is this your first fragrance? Is this your first venture into beauty? Have you done beauty before? You should do a makeup line.
I tried some years ago doing some different things, but it never got off the ground. It never was promoted properly, nor was I ever really happy with it. And I want to be proud of everything that I put out there. So I've been trying for years to do different things, and now I think I'm on the right path and with the right people for doing makeup, and possibly sometime in the future I hope to do a line of wigs and things that I've always wanted to do. And so now that I'm kind of older, I'm getting more into that world than I'm doing concerts and stuff. I'll still do my music some, but I'm enjoying doing more of the business end of it now. And I have a brand, and you need that, but I also want to put out good product.
Oh, this is an amazing product. You're putting out fantastic product. And to think about all the years, you're right, I would love to see you do wig line and beauty. And you know, we're all so in love with you, Dolly, for many, many years. And today it's exciting that we're able to get just a little bit of you home, a little bit of that energy, a little bit of that glamour. And we're gonna be talking about her secret to being married for 55 years, how she met her husband 57 years ago, and how amazing their relationship is. But first, before we do that, we want to go ahead and welcome in Sue, who's giving us a call this evening from New York. She ordered your fragrance last minute. Hello, Sue. Welcome. You're live on the air. It's Amy McDolly.
Hi. Hi, Dolly, and hi, Amy.
Hi, Sue.
I'm almost speechless.
Well, you can't be speechless. You're on the phone. what do you, we need you to talk to us.
I'm trying to get used to the moment of difference here. Dolly, I love you. Our lives have been similar, same age, same year married.
Okay.
I've followed your career since you were on TV with Pop Porter. I bought this product.
We do go back a ways, don't we?
Oh, we do, believe me. And I bought the product the first time you were on, along with the body butter. And when I received it, opened it, for one day, I didn't like it. And I want everybody to know I grew to love it. I didn't care for the musk. But after you put it on, all those fragrances are combined. So the musk was not too much. And everything you say about it is absolutely true. It's
thank you.
Not overpowering, but yet it lasts a long time. And every time I put it on, I think I'm smelling like Dolly. And it makes me feel close to you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, well, that's very sweet. You scared me there for a minute.
I know, me too.
But I'm glad that you... Yeah, I know. I'm glad you came to love it because, well, this is true with anything if you've used a certain product for a while. But it's true with any perfume. If you change, you have to kind of get used to that smell. But I'm glad you agreed that it is something that's lasting and soft, and it's kind of soothing. And I think you do. And I'm happy that you've come to love it. And thank you for calling in.
Yes, Sue, thank you so much for calling it. It is unique. You know, it's something so romantic and so, like I said, ethereal. It is a scent from above. It's unlike anything else you've ever smelled. So if you're a woman who loves white florals, and I just want to talk about that. If you love, think about this night blooming jasmine, lily of the valley, even the peonies. Think about peonies. They come white, pink, sometimes a soft orange. Peonies, how, again, ethereal they are, and that beautiful scent. Now imagine that with vanilla. Just that touch of vanilla, and then just that soft winter musk. Just kind of enveloping that. It's that warm, beautiful hug. It's that beautiful sensual note. When you think about Dolly Parton, right? You think about her smile. You think about the joy that she brings to everyone, you know, through all of her philanthropic work, through entertaining us for decades, right? You just see Dolly and you smile. I remember my parents watching 9 to 5, and I'll never forget the first time that I saw Dolly in her hair, and I thought, oh, she's a living Barbie doll. Her hair, you know, that was the first thing I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, right? And so look, you're still a Barbie doll. You know, you're still perfect. You're still beautiful. Thank you. And smiling and shining and making all of us happy. And that's what this fragrance does, Dolly. It makes everybody happy. You smile. You just, honestly, you can't put one specific note. It's not like, oh, this is gardenia, or I smell this is jasmine, or it's the way they all come together. So it really is beautiful. It's iconic. And today, our ladies and gentlemen are getting this at such a great deal. This is your final chance at our smart deal. It's only for a limited time. The free shipping ends tonight. You're trying it for under $15. Remember, this is an Eau De Parfum. So again, it's long wearing, it's true to its notes, it's second only to Pure Parfum. This is not 1.7, this is a large 3.0. 3.4 ounce. That is a ton of what they call the juice that you're getting. Most places you go, it's just a 1.7. This is a large 3.4. You can see that beautiful crystal-like butterfly on the top. So again, like it's getting ready to take flight on its way to the heavens, right? You're also going to receive that beautiful ornament that you can put on the tree, you can put on your hair, you can put anywhere that you want to clip it onto. And then we didn't stop there, you're also receiving the layering body lotion. That's another $38 value. Beautifully boxed. I don't care where you go in the world, you're not going to be finding this. This is here for us at HSN. That's why almost 5,000 now ordered. 5,000. We have a lot of new customers joining us. We do want to give everybody a quick little update because coming up tonight at 10 p.m., okay, here's what's happening. There's a lot. You can see right there at 10 p.m., Ben Platt is going to be doing a live musical performance. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and that's on all of our digital platforms right now. So make sure you tune in at 10 o'clock to see that. But anyway, we are having fun with the legendary, iconic Dolly Parton. And I just have to talk about you and your husband, Carl Dean, because I saw you on Instagram. Here Dolly is in the Playboy bunny outfit, and the way that you talked because it was your husband's birthday, and how, you know, you were on the cover many, many years ago, and I love how you brought that out again, and you look better now in the Playboy outfit than you did back then. I was shocked. I had to watch that video 3 times. I thought, look at her body. You look amazing.
Well, thank you. I wanted to do something special. My husband turned 78, and he always loved that little picture of me in my Playboy outfit. He always had that in his den, and I was trying to think what I was going to give him for his birthday. So I had made jokes before that I was going to, when I was 75, I was going to pose again for Playboy. And of course, they don't have the magazine anymore. But I thought, well, I'm going to just dress up in my bunny suit and cook breakfast for him, just go in and just in my Playboy bunny suit and just surprise him, which I did, which he loved. And so I just thought it was just a fun thing to do. And I wanted to see how I looked in that suit myself. So I worked real hard, to get in the same bunny suit. It actually wasn't the same one, but we had it kind of tailor-made. That was something else that Steve Summers helped me with, to pull that off as a surprise without people knowing that. So anyway, he got a kick out of it, and I did too.
Oh my gosh, I got a kick out of it. I'm thinking, I want to know all of her secrets. I want to know your secrets on how you stay so healthy, your muscle, you look amazing. But to be married 55 years, you and your husband have been together for 57 years. There's a magic that's there.
Yeah.
That's something that's irreplaceable. And when you think about a fragrance, for him to say, I love this fragrance after 57 years, to kind of have that spark still going, that's incredible. And congratulations to you and Carl. You just don't hear about that anymore, but it just shows your passion for everything that you do, for loving, for living, and even in your fragrance.
Yeah, well, he's watching. I'm sure he's watching because he loves to watch me on TV. He's always been proud of me. So, hey, Dad, say hi. I'm sure he's watching. He gets a kick out of me. So he'd have to after all these years. But we've always had a great sense of humor. He still does. And we've always got along real well. And people say, how have you made it last this long? I said, well, mostly because I stay gone. He's a homebody and I'm a gypsy.
Oh my gosh, isn't that funny? But it's true, you're right. What do they say? Fondness makes the heart grow stronger. So what is it again? I'm sorry. Distance, I'm sorry, not
well, it's distance. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Makes the heart grow fonder.
I think that's
exactly.
It.
Yes. So when you think about that, right? You're not there. And when you're not there, maybe you are someone who travels. This is a fragrance maybe you want to spray your pillowcase, right?
Oh, sure. Anybody even whether you're staying with your husband all the time or just sometimes, you need this perfume wherever you go. You need to spray your pillow even in a hotel room. I love the smell good things wherever I go. So it's just nice if you got, even when I am on the road, if I know somebody's coming to my room for a meeting or whatever, I go around spraying it like an air freshener so it'll smell good.
But that just shows you it's not overpowering, Dolly. It's not something that, sometimes you even put on a fragrance and you can't even smell it an hour later, right? Or sometimes you put on a fragrance and you can't wait to get it off. You're like, oh my gosh, this is too strong. This is perfect. This is perfectly balanced. You know, when you think about fragrances, these days there's thousands of fragrances that are launched every single year, right? And they come and they go. And a lot of times they all end up smelling the same. I want to walk you through the notes if you are just joining us, because this doesn't smell like anything else. When you think about peonies, again, that's that ethereal fragrance, right? And then we talk a little bit about the jasmine that's inside of here. Jasmine, especially like that night blooming jasmine, it's so fresh, it's so clean. You have Lily of the Valley. You have that beautiful vanilla. And then you've got that soft, soft musk. So these beautiful, very delicate, very romantic white florals, all enveloped. And not what I call a sugary vanilla. Not even like a Madagascar vanilla. This is a very mature, like musky vanilla. It's very warm, it's very inviting, but it's not overpowering. I know there's a lot of musks that are out there that are very heavy. This is not a heavy musk. It's very, very light. Like I said, very ethereal, this whole fragrance is. There is not another fragrance on the market that smells like it. So if you're even considering it, one of the top most giftable items, period, is fragrance. Because every time he or she sprays this fragrance, they're gonna think about you. They're gonna think about that moment. Maybe you're giving this as a wedding gift to someone. Every time they wear this on their wedding day, how amazing it is to have this memory with this fragrance, that every time they smell it, they'll think of that day, that special day. Or again, the butterflies, new meaning. Maybe you're starting a new job, a new relationship, right? How beautiful to have this fragrance. So it's unique, it's special, it's 3.4 ounces. Most 3.4 ounce fragrances, hundreds of dollars, right? That's the large size of the juice. We didn't stop there. You're also going to receive that beautiful faceted butterfly, as well as the layering body lotion. So again, it's such a beautiful, unique fragrance that nobody else has. It's only here at HSN. It comes beautifully boxed. Again, so if you want to pick this up, this is Dolly's big finale with us. It sold out when it was a today's special, but we didn't have the body lotion. So by customer request, we have the body lotion back for everybody. But we're gonna head back out to our phones, Miss Dolly, because we have Han, who's giving us a call from Indiana. Welcome, Han. You're live on the air with Amy and the one and only Dolly Parton. How are you?
I'm just fine. I want to say I love you,
Hi
Dolly.
there. Thank you.
And it's such a blessing. I mean, I love the Lord so much, and then I don't get out a whole lot, but then when I do get up, I get all dressed up and look nice, and then your perfume is the icing on the cake. It just, you put it on, and it just looking at the bottle and seeing the butterfly, it's just pure love. And I go out there, and then I say, oh, I just want to share the love, because you're such a loving person and everything. And so I think of you, and I just want to go out there, and if I meet a stranger, I like, it's easy for me to talk to strangers. And if I, have the perfume on, or even if I don't have the perfume on, but I still like to talk to strangers. But the perfume is just like when I put it on, it's the icing on the cake. It just makes my day. It just, and I get headaches from perfumes, and I've never had a headache or anything from your perfume, and I just love it. And the bottle's on display where I can see it.
Right.
Even when I don't
Good
wear
for
it.
you.
And
Didn't
the
your
other
mama
thing
teach you not to talk to strangers?
What?
But if you're going to talk to strangers, tell them about my perfume.
There's one lady that she likes butterflies. It's a favorite thing, and so I was telling her about your perfume. And my birthday's this week, and it's like, I says, oh my golly, Dolly's on. And if there was one person I would want to meet in the whole wide world, it would be you. I don't get out a whole lot, so my chances of meeting you are slim but none. But the fact that I'm talking too much, not even giving you a chance to talk to me. I just love you, and you can say something to me if you want to. And
well, I would like to say something to you. I'd like to say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, I love you too, happy birthday to you. You have a great day.
Yes, that was wonderful. I got sung to by Dolly Parton. Wow, that's so special. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.
Well, if we never meet, at least you'll know I got to sing happy birthday to you one time.
Oh my gosh, how special was that?
And thank you for the nice compliments.
Oh, thank you so much, Han. Oh, we got to hear Dolly Parton sing. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That was so wonderful.
You call that singing?
Have you heard me?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, we have so many men and women who are standing by who want to talk to Dolly, but if you are just joining us again, I promise I'll go through this offer. We're live here at HSN as well as on QVC. This is such a unique night. How often is it that you get to see, think about a living legend like Dolly Parton, right? You have watched her in movies. She's an author, but she's a philanthropist. She does so much for all of us. And today she's giving a little bit of herself to all of us. This is a beautiful fragrance. This was years in the making. This is not your ordinary fragrance. It's called Scent from Above, S-C-E-N-T. I love the play of words there. This is a 3.4 ounce. Again, if you love Lily of the Valley, you love that beautiful peony, you love jasmine, vanilla, orchid vanilla. You think about something very romantic, something sensual, but cherry and happy and bright. That's exactly what this fragrance is. Immediately, as soon as you spray it, you smell peony. That subtle hint, boom, that first hint of peony. Then you smell that little bit of that warmth of the jasmine. It's more of a night blooming jasmine, so it's a cleaner jasmine. Then right below that jasmine, here comes that vanilla orchid. And again, that's just that effervescence, that's that ethereal feel that you get. And then the warmth of that beautiful, subtle musk, almost like a vanilla musk with a little bit of sandalwood fur. It's just stunning. There's, like I said, there is not another fragrance like it. I have sold thousands of fragrances. I've worked for some of the biggest fragrance companies. There is not another fragrance that smells like this. And when you think about 3.4 ounces, that's a ton of fragrance that you're going to receive. Today, you're getting this, not the 1.7, the 3.4. That's over $65 value or $61 value. We're also going to include the faceted ornament. You can see that beautiful faceted ornament. So you can place that on your tree. And then right next to that, you've got Scent from Above, which is that beautiful layering lotion. You get the entire ensemble today for only $14.50. If this is a gift for someone, they have till the end of January to fall in love with this, to see if they want to keep it or they want to return it. There's something so magical about giving the gift of a fragrance. It's a gift of emotion. It's a gift of a feeling. It's a gift that every time they smell it, they're going to dissociate it with the feeling. And I'm sure growing up, Dolly, if you think about maybe the first fragrance you ever smelled, or my grandmother always had a little area on her dressing table where she would keep all of her fragrances all lined up. And I remember when I was a little girl, I would spray them all just, you know, just to kind of smell them and be like my grandmother, but she always sprayed them before she left the house. Do you have any memories like that of your first fragrance?
Oh, I do. I had an aunt, my Aunt Estelle, that lived in the city. She was our city aunt. We were from the country. And she always had, she had a good job. I think she actually at one time worked in a cosmetic department in a department store in Knoxville. And when I used to go to her house, it smelled so good because she kept those little sachet packets in her all her dressing drawers, and she had her little perfume set out like you said your grandma did.
Yes.
And I just used to love to walk in her bedroom and step in her closet and just smell her clothes. And one of the girls, we were talking earlier today, but you remember certain teachers, you remember certain people that you grow up loving, and a lot of the reason you love them is because they smell so good. Right. You just always have that memory, and you're right, music and scent, I think scents are just the most powerful things to trigger memories of any kind. Even to this day, I'll open up a drawer or a cabinet or pull out a certain piece of clothing that goes back, way back to, and I'll remember certain things that just hit me right up the side of the head. And it'll just take me right back to that moment. So I think scent is very, very emotional.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's very important, I think.
Absolutely. Even when you're, you know, I don't know about you, Dolly, but I will just wear a fragrance at home. I don't care if I'm just even going to the gym, doing Pilates, whatever. I know I can smell me, and I want me to smell good, right? I want to smell myself all day, right?
Well, yeah, especially if you're going to the gym. You'd rather smell me than smell sweaty, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes,
so
exactly.
wear me to the gym, yeah.
Yes, wear you to the gym.
Yeah,
which leads me to, I've got to ask.
Get that Dolly sweat on you. Yeah, I got Scent from Above sweat.
Yes, exactly.
But I do, I'm like you. I wear perfume every day. I put on makeup every day. I clean up every day. I do it for my own well-being. And I never know who's going to come to my house or step up on the steps at my door. And I want to always be presentable. But I like to dress up for my husband, too. I've never wanted to be pretty for everybody else out in the world and then go home and look like a slouch for him. So I like to put on makeup and put on my perfume for him.
I love it. So every single day you dress beautifully, I'm sure, every single day.
I do dress up almost every day.
Wow.
Even my casual clothes are dressy enough. Well, I mean, they're comfortable things for me. I mean, that's the whole thing, is your personal comfort. But I do like to dress up. I mean, I'm no natural beauty, and I just feel better when I'm dressed.
Oh, well, we have a lot of ladies that are standing by that want to say hello to you, but I'm dying to know your secrets. So I promise, ladies, we'll get to the secrets on how Dolly stays in such great shape. Her makeup is flawless. I mean, to me, you're in better shape now, I think, than you ever have. And look how your figure is amazing, amazing. What, do you work out every day, Dolly?
Well, I try.
Do you?
I try to stay looking good because I have to be in front of the camera. I've been every size in the world. I'm a country girl, so I have a tendency to be a little pig if I let myself. And so I try to watch what I eat. I do a lot of low carb eating especially when I travel. I stay on a low carb diet so I can kind of stay in the clothes that I'm in. And then, like everybody else, I cheat through the holidays. But I just try to be conscious of it now at my age as well, just for my health also. But I want to look good for Carl, and I want to look good for me, and I want to look good if I've got to be out in the public, or as good as I can. Like I say, I'm no natural beauty, but I make the most of everything I got. Let me put it that way.
You look amazing. Well, we're going to head out to the phones. We've got Catherine, who's giving us a call from Indiana. Catherine, you're live on the air. Welcome to HSN. It's Amy, and say hello to the one and only Dolly Parton.
Hi, Dolly Parton.
Hi. Hi there. Are you excited?
Oh, I am.
Hello.
I am. Oh, you have just meant so much to me and my family. This is the first time I've ever ordered anything from HSN, and this is what I got. My mom's birthday is November 27th, and this is what I'm getting her. And my aunt, before she got you to sing happy birthday to my mom.
Oh,
and we watch it all the time. Yeah, we watch it all the time. And we call her Dolly. This has been years and years back, but you are just so wonderful. And every year, my kids and I watch your show, your story, Coat of Many Colors.
Oh my gosh.
And we sing to your songs, and I love you, and you're so wonderful.
I wish I could just hug you right now. That's very sweet, and I thank you so much. And that's why I do what I do. I just hope that I can bring some light and some joy to people. And boy, you sound like I brought it to you, and I thank you so much for the nice compliments.
Thank you, Catherine. That was beautiful. Thank you. I mean, that's how you touch so many of us.
Was.
So many of us, Dolly, every single day, and you work so hard to do it. You know, I mean, it'd be very easy for you to retire and just kind of sit back and, you know, but you continue to strive to change everybody's lives, whether it, you know, is through fragrance, whether it's through music, or talk a little bit about the Imagination Library. I'd love to talk about how you're giving back the books that you're giving to all the children.
Well, I'm very proud of the Imagination Library, and I do believe that if you get into a position where you can help, you should. And I think you should also choose your charities wisely, something that means something to you, so you can always give your best to it and really enjoy it. And the Imagination Library started because of my father and a lot of my own relatives growing up in the mountains of country poor people. A lot of them lived way back in the mountains and didn't even get a chance to go to school because they came from big families and didn't get a chance to get an education at all. And my own father couldn't read and write, and he was always kind of embarrassed about that, and he felt like he couldn't learn after he was grown for some reason. But anyway, I wanted to do something for my dad to make him feel proud of himself and to know that he was such a worthy person, had so much going for him. He was so smart, even without the education, and he raised a house full of kids. There's 12 of us, as most people know. And I got Daddy involved. I said, Daddy, let's start a little program called the Imagination Library. We'll start it here in the county. And I thought, well, if it does good, maybe we'll be lucky and it might go a couple of counties over. But the governor, Phil Bredesen, at that time got a hold of it, and he thought, well, this is a wonderful program. So we went statewide. And then next thing you know, we were in Canada, and now after 25 years, we're in so many places all over the world, and we're upward toward giving away 200 million books to children since we started. And for those of you that don't know what that is, we give books to all children, not just poor people. A lot of people think it's just for the poor, but it's not. It's for anybody that wants to sign up. It's funded by communities and businesses and different people that want to get involved. And so all you got to do is sign up. There's no obligation, no money exchanges hands from parents. You just sign up, and you get the kids get a book a month. They get a book once a month with their little names on it, from the time they're born until they start school. And they just learn to love to run to the mailbox, get the little book, and then run in the house and make somebody read with them. So they're going to learn to read. And it's my belief that if you can read, you can self-educate yourself, and you can be anything you want to be. If you can read, you can find a book on any subject that you're interested in. You don't even have to have the money to go to college. You can still learn about things and find ways to get the job done. So I'm very, very proud that Mom and Daddy both got to live long enough to see the Imagination Library doing well.
Oh, that's amazing, Dolly. And again, we have so many women that want to speak with you. We're going to try and take, I think we're going to go through 6 callers real quick here. Well, we've got Barbara, who's giving us a call from Indiana. Barbara, welcome. You're live on the air. It's Amy. Meet Dolly Parton.
Hi, I am so excited, Dolly. Amy, oh, I can't believe it. I have been a fan of yours for so many years since you first started, Dolly. And I just want to tell you, I'm almost like the gal ahead. I almost want to cry, too, because I'm just starting my 3rd round of cancer, and I'm doing this as a treat for myself. I've never ordered a cent through the mail.
Bless your heart.
And
I know
I'm doing this for
when people
myself.
Oh, that's very sweet, and I hope you enjoy that. I was going to say, sometimes scents kind of make people not feel good when they're taking chemo, but if that has that effect on you, you save it until you're completely well. Oh, so it's not having that effect. Great. Then I'm happy for you, and I really wish you well and hope you do well with your recouping, and thank you so much.
I got to tell you something really funny, if you don't mind. A story. Just last week, my youngest son, Sam, he loves you so much. He's 24, 23, I can't remember, 23. I'm excited. Anyway, last week he said he sent me this video of you on the Johnny Carson show. And it was way back. You'd been married only 10 years. And Johnny Carson was so funny when you were talking about the wishy-washy laundromat. You said that's how you met your husband.
Yeah.
And
I did.
And then you kept, and then then you were saying, am I talking too much? And he said, no, go right ahead. And that just got me. And I relate to you so much. Your Christmas songs are the first ones I play every year. I have Neil Diamond, Johnny Mathis, and you name them. And Elvis, I've seen him in person. He waved at me at Graceland. But I can't tell you how much I just love you. I'm looking at you right now in disbelief that I've been praying to God that I could just get through tonight so I can tell my cancer people tomorrow. Guess who I talked to last night? Dolly Parton. And she's the sweetest as
you
sweet
tell
can
them,
be.
You tell them all that I said hello and to take good care of you, and thank you so much for the sweet, sweet comments. I appreciate
you so much. You take good care of yourself.
And I'm glad you love the perfume.
Yes,
thank you.
God
you
bless.
Take good care of yourself now. Okay.
Thank you.
You do what they tell you to.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to sneak in Ingram from Tennessee. Welcome. You're live on the air. It's Amy and Dolly Parton. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I ordered the fragrance and I love it.
Oh, what do you love about it?
Oh, good.
Yes, I love you, Dolly, and I've been following your career for over 35 years, and I love you. You're wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. Now, what part of Tennessee are you from?
Memphis,
Where are
Tennessee.
you living in Tennessee? Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. It's always good to talk to Tennessee people. And thank you for buying the product. I hope you enjoy it. And you have a great holiday season, okay?
Thank you, Ingram. We appreciate you calling in. Take good care. Bye-bye. And I know we want to sneak in more, but
Bye.
Dolly, so many people are just joining us here on HSN. Before we head back out, I want to let you know about this fragrance. And you're looking at this and you're saying, my gosh, the packaging is exquisite. Leave it to Dolly to come up with the most gorgeous, glamorous packaging. The faceted butterfly there that you're seeing on the lid, 3.4 ounces here of the most precious juice. Over 6,000 of these have now been ordered. What you're looking at inside of this, I just have to go over the notes. There's Peony, Jasmine, Vanilla Orchid, Lily of the Valley. Then you have a beautiful subtle sandalwood fir. It's like an absolute with the subtle musk. It is absolutely breathtaking. It's ethereal. There's nothing else like it. It's a little bit of Dolly coming home to you. This is over $60. You're also going to receive right here the crystallized. This is your ornament that you put on your tree. It could also be a pin that you can wear. It could also be something in your hair, so you also receive that. She's going to layer in the body lotion. That's another $38 value. We've never included this in a kit. And I don't care where you go, you've never seen Dolly's fragrance. This is launched for us here at HSN, completely sold out. It's finally back. So if you want to feel a little bit of Dolly with you, you want to feel extremely special, glamorous, sensual, sexy, put together. When you think about Dolly, joyful, happy, it's all of that inside of this. So we're so lucky that tonight, your final chance to pick it up for under $15. We're going to ship it right to your door absolutely for free. And when you open this up and the first time that you smell it, it'll take your breath away because you've never smelled anything else like it in the market. Nothing else smells like it. It is your final chance to go ahead and order this. We're gonna head back out to our phones. We're headed to Kentucky this time, and we're gonna speak to a gentleman. Walter's giving us a call. Walter, you're live on there. It's Amy. Meet Dolly Parton.
Hello, Dolly.
Hi, Walter. Hi.
Hi. I just want to say I'm a really big fan of yours because you're beautiful inside and out, and this is like a Christmas present to me, getting to talk to you just for a little bit. And I never did watch HSN until your perfume came out, and I ordered it the first time and I loved it. And my cousin asked me, what is that scent? And I told her, I said, it's Dolly's scent from above.
Oh,
well, I really love that you say you love wearing it too, because I've had a lot of my fellow friends say that they love it, and I'm glad to hear that because it's just a nice smell. You could either wear it with something else or just wear it alone. So I thank you for loving it. That's a good advertisement for me that the guys love it too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Walter. Yeah. We appreciate that. And you're right. Dolly, I have to ask you, what's next on your list? Are you going to do another fragrance? What else is on your kind of agenda for the year? Or are you going to sit back, relax? What's going on for you? No, I didn't think so.
Well, I do relax, though. A lot of people ask me why I don't slow down, but I don't really. It's just a way of life with me, the way I work. I love what I do. I never intend to retire. I'll always be doing something. But I do hope to have more cosmetics in the future. Right now, I'm working on a book with James Patterson. And we've written the famous James Patterson.
Yes.
Wanted to write a book with me, and so we have, and it's coming out right after the first of the year. So I've written music for that, doing a CD to go along with that. But I'm actually working on selling all this stuff for Christmas because it's great, wonderful Christmas presents, perfect sizes, all these boxes to wrap for Christmas. But it's really going to be hopefully a a Holly Dolly Christmas again and deck the halls with boughs of dolly and scent from above perfume. Don't everybody want a dolly for Christmas?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all want a dolly.
Yeah.
And what a great value that Dolly's bringing this to us today. It's such a great price. Like I said, you're getting a little bit of Dolly home, and it's magical. It's just a little bit of you and your love and your glamour. We're going to sneak in one more phone call. I do have to say, if you're a new customer, you don't have to worry about any club fees. We don't charge you anything like that. No, you make your first payment of $14.50 and you get this beautiful fragrance home. It's something very special, and it's free shipping and handling. So you can see well over 6,000, and we have so many of you trying to order it. So again, just place your order, or if you've got your phone next to you, right, your cell phone, download the app. It's free, and as soon as you download it, guess who's gonna pop up? Miss Dolly Parton's gonna pop up. You just hit click, buy now, we even do Apple Pay, and you get this fragrance on its way to you. So one more call we're gonna sneak in. Kathy is giving us a call from South Carolina, Dolly. Welcome, Kathy, you're live on the air. It's Amy and me, Dolly Parton.
Hey, how are
Hi,
you,
Kathy.
Dolly?
I'm good. Good. How are you? What are you up to?
Thank you. Not much. Me and my son Aaron's just been watching movies.
Hey, Dolly.
Okay.
He's on here with
Are
me.
you smelling good? Are you wearing my perfume while you're watching the movie? Spraying it on each other?
We both are.
Good. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Great.
I just wanted to thank you
Well,
for
it's
coming
always-
up with a perfume that I can wear because I have migraine so bad. And he bought me my first bottle when it first came out, and I love it.
It is
And he wears it to work,
Well,
too,
good.
and gets questioned all the time.
Well, good. I
we
got a
both
lot of
love it.
guys that just love it, and I'm really happy that the guys are loving it too. And I'm glad that you're giving me such good advertisement. It's not a strong, hard perfume. It does not give you headaches, and I'm glad to hear you say that because a lot of times I've tried new perfumes and it will give you a headache if it's too strong. But this one is easy to wear, and it's long-lasting, and it's very pleasant, very soft, and very heavenly because it's sent from above.
Oh, it is a scent from above. Thank you so much, Kathy, and your son. You're right. To me, a man can wear
Thank you
this.
both.
It's beautiful. It's so iconic, too, when you smell it. It's something that's, like I said, it's ethereal. It smells like heaven. It really does, and I love the name Scent from Above. And Dolly, we just love and adore you, and I hope you don't ever retire because you bring so much joy to every one of us. And just remembering the songs that you've been able to sing my entire life. First time I saw you in 9 to 5, and I mean, the glamour that you have. I mean, I think you're the reason why I love makeup, and I've made it my life is because I fell in love with your makeup in 9 to 5, and I thought, oh, she's the most beautiful woman. I want to look just like her. So please keep doing what you're doing and sending that magic to all of us.
Well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate you taking the time to let me talk about all these wonderful things and to talk to all these wonderful people that are calling in. That makes me feel good because you never really know what people are saying about you, and sometimes it just kind of gives you a little more encouragement, makes you want to stay with it, knowing that you've touched people's lives, and it makes me feel good that I've been able to do that, and I'm grateful for it.
And you are a true woman, inside and out. From always taking care of yourself and looking a certain way and just constantly putting yourself together. I think that encourages every one of us. Just, ladies, when you wake up in the morning, it takes 5 extra minutes to put on the makeup and to put on our fragrance. And every time we look at the mirror, we're just building our self-confidence up because we look good and we feel good about ourselves. So you've encouraged all of us to do that.
Well, it takes me longer than 5 minutes.
Well, me too. Couple hours here. I don't know about you. I'll speak for myself.
I can do it. I can do it in 5 minutes if I really have to. I like to take time though and do that.
It's fun.
Listen to music and
me too.
And do whatever. But I love. It's like paints and crayons. I just love makeup and perfumes, and I hope to be able to have some more things to pass along. And I'm sure this is the perfect spot to do it on HSN.
Absolutely.
And to all you that do such a wonderful job. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on. Please take good care of yourself. And of course, your husband, Carl, give him our love. And we can't wait to see you real soon. Have a magical Christmas if we don't see you before then. I'll be listening to your Christmas songs.
Okay. See you later. Smell like Dolly through the holidays.